Thanks for logging on to MyFoxHurricane.com. So we're still fairly early on in the season. As you look at this graph, it's showing the percentage of what kind of tropical activity we see in each month. So you look through June, you look through July, still very low percentages. So you don't really expect to see a whole lot this time of the year. But notice as we get to August, you see it jump all the way up to 27%, 34% as we get into September. That's really the meat of the hurricane season. So you're probably wondering, hey, the season's starting off fairly quiet. Well, very typical. You don't see a whole lot of that activity till we get to the end of July and getting into August. That's when you really start to see something happening. That's where you can really kind of judge what kind of a hurricane season you're going to have. But you look at that big wide view, you look across the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean, all the way out into the Atlantic, you're really not seeing much going on. We've got light wind shear, but you notice you're also not seeing much in the way of any significant cloud cover or showers or tropical waves or disturbances. We do have this one area of some stronger wind shear, but other than that, it is very quiet, especially in these areas that we focus in on this time of the year, which is the Western Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico, and down through the Caribbean as well. And you're noticing there's just not anything going on. Big part of it is because as you look at the moisture content, what you're seeing is some dry air working its way up into the Gulf, also throughout the Caribbean, and notice also into the Central Atlantic. We're seeing a lot of dry air, so that tends to inhibit these more significant tropical waves from developing. So it looks like as we continue through the next several days, nothing's really going to change with that. We still have the big high sitting to the north, and we continue with that easterly flow, but notice as we loop through the model, you're not seeing any significant tropical waves developing or disturbances. So at least for the next 3 to 5 days, it looks like the tropics will stay quiet. Of course, we'll keep you updated right here on MyFoxHurricane.com.